here with Nick, who's going to talk about his issue with gout, and he's been doing our Gout Buster IV protocol and the success he's had. So, Nick, first question, how long have you been dealing with gout?
I would say about a year. About a year ago, maybe not quite. About last October of 2017, I really started to have issues with, my joints and my feet and my ankles. That's when it was kind of, I was triggered to come in and talk to Dr. Rucker about it.
So the gout was flaring up. What sort of options were you using at the time?
Well, first thing I did is I didn't know what it was, so I wanted to research, what could be causing it. Mainly, I do Jiu Jitsu, full time, and I'm constantly, putting myself through joint stress and things of that sort. So, of course, I think I was maybe doing a little bit too much and maybe overworking myself. So, I definitely looked into that, and that's when I came across, the notion that it could be gout. And I asked Dr. Rucker, and he had let me know maybe I should, cut some of these habits out that I had, which was, socially drinking, high foods with high purines in them, leafy greens and things of that sort. So as I started to cut down on that, I definitely started to notice a change, and how I felt, as far as the pain. It was kind of in and out, and when I talked to Dr. Rucker about therapy, he said he had a couple options, and one of them was the Gout Buster. And, immediately within, I'd say the first 3 treatments, I started to feel a big difference. And, joints started to loosen up. I started to feel, not as much pressure and pain walking. Before I was treating with ibuprofen, and as I treated it, it would just dull it. It really never went away. It was hindering my training. I felt like, I couldn't do the grappling, and because every time I tried, I would have this pain, or the next day it would flare up and get swollen and get real bad. So since, since I've done that, now I'm feeling much better, and as you can see, I'm here for another IV treatment. And just keeping the therapy going, and it's cut out the drinking. I don't drink anymore, not even socially. Watching what I eat, eating very clean, staying very hydrated, and all that seemed to work. And I haven't had a gout outbreak in, I would say, a good 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks.
Well, and last question, you noticed also some tangible benefits with the direct ozone. Can you talk about what you've noticed?
I could just go on forever about that. As far as my healing process, and like I said, I train Jiu Jitsu, and it is constantly, taxing to my joints, my muscles. I train 3 hours a night, 5 days a week. And anybody who knows anything about grappling, knows it's a taxing sport. It's completely, the healing process in my body has sped up, to a point where I'm better in 2 days without an injury. I feel like my thinking, my memory, everything is just improved since I've been doing the direct ozone. I could go on and on, about all these benefits. My skin, hair, everything feels better, and is just kind of a better quality of life, to be honest with you, just to have this ozone injected.